everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, better late than never. We're going to be talking about the Bath & Body Works Everyday Luxury Collection Round 2. But before we get started, let me tell you my lip combo of the day. I'm wearing the MAC lip liner in Soar, along with the Dior lip tint in 351 Natural Nude. So that is my lip combo of the day. Okay, you all. So if you don't know what the Everyday Luxuries collection is from Bath & Body Works, you've taken a hiatus from Bath & Body Works, and you're just curious, like, what does luxury and Bath & Body Works, how do those go hand in hand? Because I know some people think that. So, the first collection came out last year, and it's a collection that, I mean, it went viral, okay? Viral, you know what everyone aspires to do if you're on social media. That's the best word ever, viral. So it did go viral, and it's a collection of fragrance mists from Bath & Body Works that are dupes of designer and niche fragrances. So if you did not see my video about the first collection, I will link it above. Check it out. There are 2 mists that are still available from that line. Currently, I know you can still get some of the fragrance mists online, and 2 that's still permanent as of now is Covered in Roses, which is a dupe of Delina. I don't have that one here. We're just going to go in depth about the new ones. And Viva Vanilla, which is one that I never could quite figure out what it was duping, because they also don't tell you the fragrances they're duping. So the first time I did this video, I did all this research and was like, which ones do they dupe? And I didn't, just do it live with you all. But we're going to do it live today. We're going to do it live today. Of course, I've seen some people mention some fragrances, and the ones I had in my collection I brought up here so I could see if I agreed with them. But I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to sniff them and see what I think. So the first one that I feel like I don't have a clue what this is Guilty as Fig. This has notes of fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. So let's see, y'all. I'm not one who loves green packaging usually, because that means it's a green fragrance and it's not my cup of tea. I like this. And I don't like fig. This to me seems more of a soft, creamy, musky, somewhat kind of a musky, fruity fragrance, but it's a creamy, musky, fruity fragrance. And it's an undertone of almost, the first word that came out was old-fashioned, but not in a bad way. Like if you're thinking of a memory or something like that, and it's not old-fashioned, like, oh, it doesn't smell good today, it's dated. It's not that. It's something vintage about it. And the more I smell this is kind of reminding me of an Ariana Grande fragrance. That God is a Woman fragrance, maybe that Mod Vanilla fragrance thrown in there. It's kind of giving me vibes of Clean Reserve Skin, that type, clean, musky, fruity, a little creamy, kind of an almost Your Skin but better, but not quite that. I like this. Now, what people were saying that Guilty as Fig smells like was Fleur's father figure. And I don't have that in my collection. And I remember smelling it and I wasn't impressed. But I can't tell you what it smelled like because I don't remember. But when I smelled it in Sephora, it did make me say, woo, let me add that to the list, honey. Not at all. But I'm liking this because when people were, I've only watched one video. And I've seen a shorts video. And people were saying father figure. And I was thinking, well, this is probably going to go to my brother. But I'm liking this. I am. So, to my nose and in my opinion, it gives me vibes of the Ariana Grande. And I can't remember exactly which one because it's been a minute since I've smelled them all. But it's giving me vibes of a clean, the Rock one. I think that is God is a Woman. But it's another one in like a glitzy diamond looking holder with the round bottle. It's giving me that type of vibe, the clean reserve skin vibe a little bit with the muskiness. So it's a hit for me. I do like it. Guilty as Fig. Okay, the next one I wanted to talk about is Aqua Hour. This has notes of watery bergamot, fresh peony, and salty cedar wood. So let's see. Oh, I think somebody sprayed that one. Okay. Okay. People are saying that Aqua Hour is supposed to be a dupe of Acqua di Gioia from Giorgio Armani. We're going to spray it. This is a new bottle. I used up a previous bottle. And before I give my thoughts, I want to refresh my memory because it has been a minute since I used up this fragrance and since I've smelled it. Very, very similar. I don't want to say exact because when I smelled Aqua Hour, I did think of Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gioia. And it's probably because of the Aqua in the name. I figure it was probably duping one of the Acqua di Gioias throughout the line. But I do think it's the original because this original Acqua di Gioia, if you don't know, it's very fresh. To me, very clean but woody scent. Every time I mention this fragrance, and Aqua Hour does smell very similar, if not almost exact. I'm going to say 99.5. But I feel like it's because this is a new bottle that I'm not getting exactly how it smells. But yeah, it's super duper close. Super duper close. So when I wore this fragrance, Acqua di Gioia, my favorite compliment of this fragrance was I was going on a field trip for a summer camp program, and we were going to the zoo, and it was hot, 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 and I was already sweating by the time we got up there for me to pay for everybody to go into the zoo. And the guy there was like, oh my goodness, you smell so good. And what was funny is because I was sweating so much, he probably was like, I can't believe she smells so good. And it was this is the ultimate summer smell good, strong, long-lasting fragrance from my first bottle. This is a new bottle. I haven't used this one yet, but it does still smell the same. And Aqua Hour smells just as good. Y'all, I'm sorry if I'm not in the exact same position, which I don't feel like I am. Maybe I am now. I had to get up. The fan was on, and I was getting cold, y'all. And I'm already, like, I don't know what is with the year 2025 and me not feeling good physically, but I was like, no, turn that fan off. Okay, so the next fragrance we're going to talk about is Midnight Addiction. This has notes of ripe plum, rich almond flour, and addictive coffee bean. So let's see what Midnight Addiction smells like. Honey, this is, wait a minute now. Okay, it took me a minute because at first I was thinking between Flower Bomb and Black Opium. But this is Black Opium, in my opinion. Yeah, it just took a minute. And I finished up Black Opium, my perfume, Black Opium perfume, last year. So I don't have it in my collection. I don't really want it back in my collection. This is a perfumey. This one is kind of creamy, smooth, coffee. I'm not really getting the plum. To me, it smells like a perfumey. Maybe that's that hint of sweet that I'm getting that's kind of like vanilla almost, like a fruity vanilla, but in a sophisticated way. Creamy coffee scent. Whereas when I smell the Yves Saint Laurent, the original Black Opium, I just get, it's so many notes and I can't decipher a particular note. It just smells perfumey to me. Whereas with Midnight Addiction, I can pick out the notes and still say I believe this is a dupe of Black Opium. So actually, can't believe I'm saying this, I actually prefer the way Midnight Addiction smells as of right now, more than the original Black Opium. So I'm glad I have this in my collection because, like I said, I have no intention of purchasing Black Opium, the original, anytime soon, if ever again. Okay, what is this one? This is Seeing Rouge. This has notes of black currant buds, sweet saffron, and amber moss. Now, come on, y'all. We see Rouge. What does everybody dupe? And I can't believe people still duping it. Well, let me see if it is what I think it is. Yep. This is a dupe of Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. Let's all say it together. Baccarat Rouge 540. Yeah. Is that, and it does still have that Band-Aid note to me. Like how I always describe Baccarat Rouge was like a kind of a perfumey Band-Aid smell. This one is it does have that medicinal note. For some reason, I feel like I'm getting more green. I see amber moss in here. Maybe that's what I'm picking up. I'm not liking this. Now, I'm not a Baccarat Rouge lover, but I'm not a hater because I should have brought my perfume oil in here. I like to use it as a fragrance enhancer, but I just don't feel like it does much with my body chemistry. So I'm not loving Seeing Rouge, and it's something in here that is sharp, and it kind of, in my opinion, smells cheap. It's a little peppery smelling. I mean, granted, Baccarat Rouge is it's almost like it has a culture of its own now, but it's an expensive niche perfume. So I feel like Bath & Body Works missed the mark with this one. They've done other niche fragrances, like they did Delina Covered in Roses to me quite well. But this Seeing Rouge, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. So this is a miss for me. It's other fragrance mist. I know Finery, they did. Baccarat Rouge to me smells better than Seeing Rouge. You can get Sol de Janeiro, Cheirosa 68, I believe, is similar to the. You can find, even to me, In the Stars from Bath & Body Works is a better dupe. It's not a dupe, but it's adjacent to the fragrance DNA, the scent profile of Baccarat Rouge than Seeing Rouge. This just, here, ooh, child, I don't even want to spray this on my skin. Here, let me spray it on my skin and see if it gets better, okay? Ooh, child, but let's move on. This is Madame Mystique. And it has notes of bright red berries, rose petals, and sultry woods. Let's put it over here. I think this one is supposed to be duping YSL Mon Paris. And I brought it up here. It's been a minute since I smelled YSL Mon Paris. This gives me vibes of it, Madame Mystique, but I'm going to spray it to refresh my memory before I say, well, I think it's just adjacent, but not a dupe. But let's see. Let that air out some. And this is the Mon Paris. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. Very similar. I mean, hold on. Almost. Yeah. So, Madame Mystique is a great alternative to YSL Mon Paris. You know, because perfume is expensive. So this smells really good, and it does smell practically identical. It smells a little bit softer to me than the original Mon Paris. And if you don't know how Mon Paris smells, well, let me tell you how Madame Mystique smells. It smells like a creamy fruit. Well, this to me I always described as a creamy fruituli, girly, flirty, pretty, any age could wear and like, and compliment getter. But I would say the same of this. I know patchouli's not listed in here, but it smells so much just like Mon Paris to me that this is, in my opinion, again, a creamy fruituli type of scent. I don't really get rose petals from this. I mean, there is floral, but to me, okay, so I'm going to say a floral, fruity patchouli, because it is like a woodiness still in here that I know sometimes I can decipher patchouli like that. So I think this is a great dupe. It smells really good. It's just a tad bit softer than the original perfume, but that could change as it sits and macerates. Okay, let's smell Seeing Rouge again. No, I don't like it. I don't like it on my skin. I don't like it on the paper. I don't like it in the I don't like it in the top. I don't think Seeing Rouge is a good dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. I've smelled better at Victoria's Secret. So that, I believe, unless my brother likes it, I'm going to let him smell it. If he doesn't like it, then I'm going to go exchange it for something else, because I'm not keeping it if I don't like it and if I know I'm not going to wear it. Let's smell it one more time. Yeah, it's some peppery. I can pick up that medicinal, like Band-Aid note, but in this version, this Seeing Rouge, I'm also getting like a pepperiness, and to me, they don't mix well at all, okay? All right, the next one we're going to talk about is Loyal to You. This has notes of sweet lemon blossom, orange flower, and vanilla marshmallow. So I know what this is supposed to be duping, but we'll see which one, because this to me is the scent DNA of what's very popular now: lemon, sugar, marshmallow, you know, citrus, vanilla. So let me see. Okay, I cannot find my Devotion perfume, but this is very similar to Devotion. But to me, Loyal to You is heavier on that vanilla initially. But it is in that Lyra, Afro Bake, Devotion, scent profile. Lemon, cakey, vanilla. Yes, and it reminds me of Devotion, but like Devotion mixed with something else. And I'm going through the other lemon fragrances that I've used last year because I used them up. The Kayali one, no, this is too deep. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Devotion mixed with Philosophy's Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. Just a hint of it. Because it's not, but it does smell like mostly Dolce & Gabbana Devotion perfume. And it does. It's lemony, citrus, sweet, vanilla, a little cakey smelling. If you like this lemon gourmand trend that's going on, whether it be lemon cookies or citrus, lemon citrusy vanilla candy like, or lemon cake vanilla like, this will fit that scent profile for you. Loyal to you, it does smell really good. Okay, the last one we have to talk about today is Your Cheeky. This has notes of pink, peppercorn, warm almond flour, and vanilla bean. So let's see, y'all. Yep. This smells like Carolina Herrera's Good Girl Blush. I have the travel spray of this. I don't want to spray it because I only have a little bit left. And I'm not planning to purchase it anytime soon, a full bottle. But yeah. I mean, exact. And this is a hard fragrance for me to describe. Good Girl Blush. Let me try to describe it so you'll know what Your Cheeky smells like. It's a very pink smelling fragrance. And what gets me is Good Girl Blush is a light blush pink shoe. You know, shaped like the original Good Girl, but just pink. So I don't know why they chose this darker pink. Maybe because Covered in Roses was the lighter pink. I don't know. But it smells like a very pink, a little peppery, floral, sweet, vanilla scent. It smells pretty. But I don't know why. Good Girl fragrances in general are hard for me to describe. But I hope I did it justice. I mean, let me think. If you like Prada Paradox from Prada. If you like that fragrance line, the Prada Paradox line, you more than likely would enjoy Your Cheeky. It's kind of similar to that. I'm loving this. I am loving this one. So y'all, let's rank these and then we'll, close it up and chit chat a little bit. So there's 7. I know some other people were including Covered in Roses and Viva Vanilla, but I already linked that video above and I wasn't going to try to find them because they've been out for a minute and I did, a recap of them. But these are the new ones for round 2. And there's supposed to be more coming. But before we get into that, let's rank them. So y'all know number 7 is Seeing Rouge. This is one of the worst, if not the worst, in my opinion, dupes of Baccarat Rouge 540. So coming in at number 6. It's hard, y'all, because I really like all of these. Coming in at number 6 is going to be Aqua Hour, because even though it smells, I believe, like Aqua di Gioia, I don't feel like it's exact yet. And I just feel like I'm kind of like, I don't know. I like it because I like Aqua di Gioia. But I don't know. It's something in here, something about it that's just not making it higher up on my list. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Guilty as Fig, because it surprised me. I just knew I was going to hate this. I thought this was going to be the one that was going to be exchanged or see if my brother wanted it. But no, I actually like it. Guilty as Fig. Coming in at number 4 is going to be... Okay, coming in at number 4 is going to be Midnight Addiction. Y'all, the longer I keep smelling this, I mean, it smells exactly like black opium. At first, I thought it was a little bit sweeter. So I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this one either. It smells good. It smells just like black opium. I guess I could wear it along with my other black opiums I have. I could use it that way. So yeah. So this is number 4. It's just at first I thought, ooh, I like it better than the original. But as I keep smelling it, it's smelling just like the original. Coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Madame Mystique. It smells good. And like I said, it smells practically identical to Mon Paris. But I just don't feel, as of right now, as of yet, it smells just as good. You know, I can tell that they're the same, but I feel like the perfume smells a little bit better than the mist. But like I said, this is just sprayed. That can change. It is good, but that's why it's number 3. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Loyal to You, because, well, I'll just explain why it's not number 1. I feel like it smells like Devotion, but I don't feel like it's just exactly Devotion. I've smelled Lyra, I've smelled Devotion, I have not smelled Afro Bake, I've smelled other lemon citrus, and I just feel like it's not exact to Devotion, but it is good, but I don't feel like it's the best. I just don't feel like it is an exact dupe. It's in the family. Like, I can tell they were basing this off of Devotion, but again, I don't feel like it's quite there yet, but it still is good. Like, it's good, but it just, I don't know, you know? I just go with what I feel, and I'm just not feeling this number 1. Number 1 is going to be You're Cheeky. And what's funny is, this is a perfume, the Good Girl Blush perfume, that I was like, I don't understand this perfume. It's hard for me to decipher what it smells like. I just know it kind of smells good. It's like a good perfumey smelling perfume. And when I say perfumey, I mean it's hard to decipher the notes. Like, I can say this smells like lemon, vanilla, cakey type of scent. This, You're Cheeky, is just like perfumey. It's perfumey and girly and flirty and this, but it's just mostly perfumey. And it's good. It surprised me how good this is. It's strong. I feel like it smells as strong as the perfume. It smells exactly like Good Girl Blush to me. So this is the one that really blew me away with how exact it was to the fragrance they're duping. So y'all, which round did I prefer? Round 1 or round 2? Well, I feel like nothing is ever going to beat round 1, the excitement of it. Wow. But the fragrances, I feel like I liked, like, okay, round 1, you had them duping Delina. Well, no, you know what? I took, I think 2 or 3 of those fragrances back from round 1. So round 2, I'm only taking 1 fragrance back. So just on that alone, I'm giving it to round 2. Now, I don't feel like I'm as in love with all of these yet, but I'm going to keep them all except that Seeing Rouge, because they smell good. And I feel like I'm going to enjoy them. But let me tell you my issue with the dupes collection. I am a person who uses fragrance mist to layer and enhance and add a different scent dimension to whatever fragrance combo I'm doing. So I'm not one who's going to want to wear Devotion and wear the matching mist. That is not how I like to use fragrance mist. So that reason alone, it's a little harder for me to get really excited about the dupes collection of fragrances, because more than likely I have the fragrance in my collection. So what do I need a mist in it for? That's the conundrum that I have, the dilemma I have. But I was going to get these to review for you all regardless. And I'll tell you what though, this is almost gone, Good Girl Blush, and I don't have to worry about, I got You're Cheeky, honey, to hold me over. So it's a good idea. $18.95 for, you know, you're cheeky in comparison with over $100 for a full bottle of Good Girl Blush. I mean, you can't beat it, and they smell good. So another thing that's great is that they brought out the body washes. I purchased the Covered in Roses body wash, and you all will see it in another video, me talking about it. Well, where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm like, girl. So they do have the body washes. As of right now, they have the body washes, they have body creams. I can't remember if they have lotions. I don't think they do. And they have perfume mist, travel perfume. Girl, what's it called? The travel size perfume pen spray. So they have those. All I'm interested in, I don't want any body creams. No body creams. So I got my Covered in Roses body wash. Another body wash I may potentially be interested in, potentially, but not really, is Your Cheeky, because I can't think of a body wash that smells like this. But other than that, I'm good. I don't want any backups of anything at this time. The Dupes collection is not, I mean, the Everyday Luxury collection are not fragrances I tend to back up anyway, because I usually have the fragrances they're duping. So I feel like I'm still good, but we'll see if that changes. The Guiltiest Fig, I'm looking at it. Maybe I would want the body wash in that, but I'm not getting ready to purchase it. I'm not paying full price for the body wash or anything. But I feel like I'm glad. I know they didn't give body lotions. Maybe they're seeing if people are going to purchase these body creams and if it's worth to bring out lotions also. But I'm just not interested in body cream because they go bad too fast for me. And I have too much stuff I'm trying to use up. So I will say this. If we're Covered in Roses, which is duping Delina, if you wanted to get that body cream for $18.95 or $17.95 at Bath and Body Works, and their Delina's body cream is almost $100, girl, get the body cream if you know you're gonna slather yourself down and wear Delina all the time. I just don't feel like I need the matching cream to hardly anything anymore. It has to blow me away. Now, if I did not have the Delina body cream already in my collection, I would get the Delina body cream. I would. But I already spent that money, so I'm going to use the Delina body cream. But I think Bath & Body Works is going to probably continue this, especially if it continues to be a hit and if it goes viral. I don't know if these have gone viral. I don't know. But I do know that people are talking about them, and it is exciting, especially if you're on a budget, and especially if you have, like, you know, teenage daughters, and they can wear these and still smell like your perfumes and maybe not be coming and spraying your fragrances like I used to do with my mom. So maybe that's a way for, you know, for them to enjoy it, and you save that money. Because who's buying, I mean, what regular person is buying over $300 per fragrance for a teenager? I wouldn't. So this is a way for them to enjoy the fragrance at a fraction of the cost, because guess what? These are probably going to be $5.95 real soon, where you can get a deal. So I'm trying to think, was there anything else? Now, the perfume pen sprays, I mean, I felt like that was kind of counterproductive of what this line is, because they're duping perfumes. So you made the perfume version, but it's in a little, you know, travel size, which is $15. And then, you know, you would need a ton of those to equal a full bottle. But if you just wanted to, let's say this is strong, like Your Cheeky is strong, and then you have the body wash and the body cream and this and the perfume, I think you're good all day. The pen spray, and just spray it on your pulse points or something, I think you'd be good. So it just depends on how you view a deal. You know, some people would be like, I'm buying all this, I might as well just go buy the perfume and be done. But other people are like, no, this is a great deal because I'm getting multiple products, and and not just one perfume that I could use and layer with other things. And so it's all about the way you view what's a deal to you. But I do think they smell good. I am going to wear them. I am going to enjoy them. Seeing Rouge. Let's smell it one more time. Okay, it's gotten better, but it's just not, I don't like it. I just don't. So I don't think that's going to change. But it's a nice collection. I'm glad they added more to the collection. I wish they would not have discontinued the first round. I wish they would have just added these, kept them all, and then gave all the lotion and body washes and everything that they had been promising with the first round. And then after all of that has been done, then start discontinuing fragrances, to cut down on cost production. But alas, I don't run the company, so that's just my humble opinion. But y'all, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me, have you tried the Everyday Luxuries collection round 2? Are you interested in it? Do you not care about it? Just leave your thoughts down below. I would love to know. Please share this video with everyone, you all, and please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.